I think now the audio is coming. So good evening all of you. This is the third class, FOREX third class for the SFM Dawn series. I hope the audio and the video are fine. Okay, I hope the audio and the video are now fine. Yes, they are fine. Perfect. So in the first two classes, we have done a few topics like non-deliverable forward contract, post-shipment credit, currency of investment, currency of borrowing, early delivery. Okay, so we have been picking up a small topic and doing the recent sums in the MTP, RTP and past papers on it. Of course, there may be certain sections of people who do not remember Forex at all and who are wishing that I revise the entire stuff, which is not possible. These are Dawn series classes, which means that they are more of a push-up, okay, and to ensure that you are updated. Okay, so just because we are starting it right now, I may take 1 minute to see if you have something to say. I am looking at the screen. So for 1 minute I am looking at the screen. In case you want to point out something, you want to request something, let me have a look. So you may write anything that you want my attention on. I already shared the number with you, 9674006144, in case you do not have the PDF. So I am waiting for another 30 seconds. Happy Sankranti. Yes, happy Sankranti to all of you. It is a period where now we are moving towards summer, so activeness should come. Market at 18,250. What to do? If market was at 16,250, then what to do? November 19, question number 4A, as per ICI suggested answer, ICI is wrong. As per ICI is wrong. So we have to adopt them. If ICI is wrong, we have to learn of the answer. How is your health? My health is fine. If I start becoming aggressive, then the voice goes down. My health is fine. I'm keeping up well. Thanks a lot. My exam is in May 22. Should I do DERPO now or wait? I think if your exam is in May 22, you should not do DERPO now. Because CA final is CA final. There are various issues in contacting the technical team. I think things are happening. Okay, you have to fill up a Google form. Today also the Google form was shared with you. You can put your query at 9674006144. Human issues are definitely there in India. So if convenient, please share the PDF of all chapters. I am preparing the PDF, so I can't share it beforehand. I am preparing the PDF. So in this series, December 21 sums are covered. Yes, they are covered. Yes, December 21 sums are covered. It's totally updated till the December 21. Okay, so now we move ahead. I was just checking. There are two more sums. Currency of investment, there is one sum which is good and which is different. I left it out yesterday. And even in early delivery, there is a sum which is special. So two topics, currency of investment and early delivery, one sum in each, which I left out. I should have done them because they are different. Okay, so let's start the class with that. I'm not looking at the screen now. So if you are typing, I am not looking at it. Okay. So one particular sum is foreign investment, question number 20. Foreign investment, question number 20. It came, I think, in June 21 examinations. Okay. Foreign investment, question number 20. Let's have a look at this question. Just 1 second, you can't see the screen. Okay. Foreign investment. This is question number 20 of the PDF. I have not prepared the PDF of all the chapters, so I am not able to share the same. Mr. Memin, an Indian investor, invests in a listed bond in US. So Indian investing in US, number one, the return on the security, number two, the return on dollar. If the price of the bond at the beginning of the year is USD 100 and it is USD 103 at the end of the year. So capital gain 3. Coupon rate is 3% payable annually. So coupon is also 3. So we are gaining 6% because we are putting 100. The price is becoming 103 and the coupon is 3. So you are earning 6% in dollar terms. But you are an Indian investor. Find the return on investment in terms of home country currency, that is in rupee, if US dollar is flat. So if US dollar remains flat, we earn just what? 6%, which is 3 plus 103 minus 100 by 100 into 100. I hope nobody minds that, sir, you are not writing and doing it. Okay, this is not supposed to be written and done. Of course, in the exam you have to. Okay, you can decorate a coupon plus price change divided by initial price into 100. So coupon is 3. The price change is 103 minus 100, whole divided by 100. So 6% is the return on the stock, and that is the return in rupee terms because dollar is flat. Second part, dollar appreciates by 3%. If dollar appreciates by 3%, that is good news because number 1, we are gaining on the stock. Number 2, we are gaining on the currency. So in that case, multiplicative factor 1.06 into 1.03 minus 1. 1.06 into 1.03 minus 1. When we go to convert $106, we can convert it at a 3% higher rate. Therefore, the 3% is not on 100, it's on 106. 1.06 into 1.03 minus 1. What is it coming? 1.06 into 1.03 minus 1. What's the answer, please? 1.06 into 1.03 minus 1. 9.18%. And it's such easy calculation that even if I'm not writing on the board, people should be okay with it. Okay, you don't want factor to 6 plus 3 plus 3% of 6. 6 plus 3 plus 3% of 6. 9.18%. Third part, dollar depreciates by 3%. Now that's a loss because although we earned 100 became $106, but when we went to sell dollar went down by 3%. So currency loss. So 1.06 into 0.97 minus 1. 1.06 into 0.97, the whole thing minus 1. 1.06 into 0.97, the whole 6 minus 3 minus 3% of 6. 6 minus 3 minus 3% of 6. It's 2.82%. It's 2.82%. 1.06 into 0.97 minus 1. Factor into factor minus 1. 2.82%. Thank you. Indian rupee appreciates during the year by 5%. If Indian rupee appreciates, that means dollar depreciates because I don't know why, but the CA Institute does it like this. If Indian rupee appreciates, that means dollar depreciates by 5%. So it should be 1.06 into 0.95 minus 1. 1.06 into 0.95 minus 1, which is conceptually wrong. It should actually be 1.06 by 1.05 minus 1. It should be 1.06 by 1.05, whole thing minus 1. But the CA Institute does it as 1.06 into 0.95 minus 1. 1.06 into 0.95 minus 1. So part 4 is important. A conceptually good student will do it as 1.06 divided by 1.05. But they don't do it like this. Rupee appreciates means dollar depreciates. So 1.06 into 0.95 minus 1. 0.7%. 0.7%. Number 5. Will your answer differ if Mr. Memin invests in a bond just before interest payable? Just before interest payable. What do they mean to say? They are taking us to the clean price, dirty price stuff. So if you invest just before the coupon payment, in that case, what difference does it make? I think, okay, listen to me carefully. If you invest just before the coupon payment, actually the price will be 103. You have to pay 103 in the market and you will get 3. So when you pay 103, next day you get 3. Actually you pay what? 100 only. I'm explaining again. He's saying that if Mr. Memin invests in the bond just before interest payable. So just before interest payable means what? It means if this is the point, this is like 0, this is 1. So here you are going to get the coupon of 3 and you invest just before that over here. So you buy at 103. You have to buy at 103 and you get 3 that moment only. So which means the effective outflow is still what? 100. Okay, please understand, if you pay just before the coupon payment, you have to pay at the cum price, C-U-M cum, at the dirty price of 103 and you immediately get 3. So ultimately you'll end up paying what? 100. Okay, you'll end up paying 100 and over here the price becomes 103 and the coupon is what? 3. Okay, so no difference, no difference. Sir, do we have to explain this? No, you don't have to explain this. Let's look at the answer for a stupid question. Let's look at the answer. No, our answer will not differ even if Mr. Memin invests in the bond just before the interest is payable. I've tried to explain to you the stuff, although you don't have to explain the stuff in the exam. Do not try to. Do not try to eat his head where the head is not supposed to be eaten. Okay? Okay, perfect. So this was one question which recently came in the exam. I hope you will remember that when we did in class an Indian investor investing in the stock of Microsoft in US, okay, in the warm-up session where I start Forex, we had done a splendid sum wherein this type of stuff was given. What if this happens? What if that happens? So people would have enjoyed the sum. It felt like they have copied the sum from my class dictated notes of the warm-up. Anyways. Now let's come back to another question. Yeah, question number 19 on early delivery. Question number 19 on early delivery. Please have a look at this question. Question number 19 on early delivery. Question number 19. There's a person who is saying that the come price should be 103 plus 3. No. Today the price was 100. So the come price will be 100 plus 3. We are not talking about the price after 1 year. We are talking about the price today. You want to deliberately complicate the stuff. So what can we do? Early delivery we did yesterday. Okay. There's one more sum which has one additional part. So I'm doing it again. On 1st October 2020, Mr. Guru, an exporter, enters into a forward contract with the bank to sell $1 lakh on 31st December 20 at rupee per dollar 75.4. So 1st October, 31st December, 3-month forward contract to sell. The customer is selling forward at 75.4. So bank has a long position. However, at the request of the importer, why is he writing importer? Oh, sorry. Mr. Guru's importer. Guru is an exporter, so the other party. At the request of the importer, Mr. Guru received an amount on 30th November 20. So he received it at the end of November. He was supposed to receive it at the end of December, but he received at the end of what? November, early delivery. Mr. Guru requested the bank to take delivery of the remittance on 30th November, that is before the due date. So he will deliver at the old rate of 75.4 on 30th November. The bank has to enter into a sell-buy swap. The bank has to enter into sell-buy swap because what will the bank do of this amount? It will sell spot and buy 1 month forward. Sell spot, buy 1 month forward. The interbank rate on 30th November was as follows: 75.22, 75.27, 1 month premium 10.15. So sell spot 75.22, buy forward at 75.27 plus 0.15. What's the buy forward rate? Sell spot at 75.22, buy 1 month forward at 75.27 plus 0.15. What is it? Sell spot at 75.22, buy 1 month forward at 75.27 plus 0.15. What is it? 75.42. So you are selling at 75.22 spot, buying forward at 75.42. There is a swap loss of 0.2. There is a swap loss of 0.2. So 0.2 multiplied by 1 lakh, 20,000 swap loss. 75.22 we are selling spot, the bank is selling spot, buying forward at 75.42. So 0.2 is the swap loss into 1 lakh, 20,000 swap loss to be recovered from Mr. Guru. Okay, 20,000 swap loss. Now what is the inflow and outflow for the bank? The bank has an outflow of 75.4 because it has to purchase from Mr. Guru at the end of November at the old rate 75.4. And what does the bank do of that dollar? It sells spot at 75.22. So 75.4 is an outflow, 75.22 is an inflow. So 0.18 into 1 lakh, 18,000 is a net outflow. 18,000 is a net outflow. 75.4 it buys, the bank buys, bank's outflow. 75.22 the bank sells. So 0.18 into 1 lakh, 18,000 is the net outflow on which interest shall be charged by the bank from 30th November to 31st December. Okay. They've written assume 365 days in a year. So we'll do 31 by 365. Please calculate. 18% interest on 18,000 into 31 by 365. 18% of 18,000 into 31 by 365. 18% of 18,000 into 31 by 365. Anshuman is saying it's coming to 275. Others are also saying the same. 275.18 or 275, whatever. 275 is good. 275 is the interest that will be charged from Mr. Guru. So swap loss 20,000, 275 interest to be charged. Swap loss 20,000, 275 interest to be charged. The question is, if the bank agrees to take early delivery, what will be the net inflow to Mr. Guru? So Mr. Guru will sell at 75.4. So 75.4 into 1 lakh, 75 lakh 40,000. 75 lakh 40,000 minus 20,000 minus 275. 75 lakh 40,000 minus 20,000 minus 275. What is the answer? 75 lakh 40,000 minus 20,000 minus 275. 75 lakh 40,000 minus 20,000 minus 275. It's coming to 75 19 725. 75 19 725. Let me check the answer. Okay, 20,000 is the swap loss, 275 is the interest. So the total charges comes to 20,275. 75 lakh 40,000 minus 20,000 275. 75 19 725. 75 19 725. 0.82 they've written over here. I think if somebody writes 75 19 725, full marks, because the figures are very big. Doesn't matter if you round off. 75 19 725 is the answer. Okay. Second part, because of which I am doing the sum. If Mr. Guru can deploy these funds in US dollar. So Mr. Guru got 1 lakh end of November. He was supposed to get 1 lakh end of December, but he got 1 lakh end of November. So instead of going to the bank for early delivery, Mr. Guru can deploy these funds, invest elsewhere to earn 3%. Are you understanding? You are Mr. Guru. You got the amount of 1 lakh end of November. So instead of going to the bank for early delivery and selling at the old contractual rate, you can do what? You can invest for 1 month at 3%. The $1 lakh you can invest for 1 month at 3%. Okay, which is 3% per annum. Then which is better and why? So obviously, if you do that, 1 lakh you invest at 3%. What does it become, please? 1 lakh plus 3% of 1 lakh into 1 by 12. 1 lakh plus 3% of 1 lakh into 1 by 12. 1 lakh plus 3% of 1 lakh into 1 by 12. Okay, it's around 1 lakh 254.79. Students are saying it's 1 lakh 254.79. So 1 lakh becomes 1 lakh 254.79. Out of that, the 1 lakh is already committed to be sold at 75.4 end of December. That 1 lakh will be sold, so you will get 75 lakh 40,000 end of December. And the 254, there was never a forward contract for that. So today at the end of November, you will sell 254.79 1 month forward at 75.22 plus 0.1. Can you see that? The 254.79 you will sell 1 month forward at 75.22 plus 0.1. Beautiful sum. Okay, that 254.79 you will sell 1 month forward at 75.22 plus 0.1, that is 75.32. So total inflow will be that 1 lakh into 75.4, 75 lakh 40,000 and plus 254.79 into 75.32. Okay, plus we have to pay no charges, no swap charges, no interest, nothing. Let's see. So if we check the same, we find they have calculated 254.79, then they have sold 1 lakh at 75.4, 75 lakh 40,000. They have sold 254.79 at 75.32. So they got 75 lakh 59,190. 75 lakh 59,190. That's the total amount at the end of December. And over here, they were getting 75 lakh 19,724. But that's wrong comparison, because 75 lakh 19,724 they were getting at the end of November. At the end of November. While 75 lakh 59,190 they are getting at the end of December, and there is no rupee interest given. Rupee interest is not given. Otherwise, logically, the 75 lakh 19,724 got to be invested in rupee, and then we should compare with the December amount. Na? So if anybody poses this doubt, I have already clarified the doubt. Rupee interest rate is not giving the sum. This is not a logical comparison. They are comparing December cash flow with November cash flow. Are you getting it? They are comparing December cash flow with November cash flow. I know the Hoshiar Chands. They will point out this on Q Forum. I am clarifying it by myself so that this point doesn't arise. You can mail it to the C Institute. I don't know what to do. Okay? So you just end the sum over there that yes, we should, this Mr. Guru should wait for 1 month, should not go for early delivery. Is it okay? In Hindi we say na, कि मेरा दाव मेरे पे ही अजमा रहे हो. Matlab, whatever I am clarifying, you asking the same doubt to me. Okay? So that's not done. So there's a loophole. They are comparing December amount with November amount. So what do? I can't do anything. Okay? I can't do anything. I can't do anything about it. Okay. So this is a better sum on early delivery, which tells the exporter, why are you going to the bank? Instead of going to the bank, you can invest the money elsewhere and then sell it at the normal rate. Okay, so it's a good sum. Yogesh Rathi is saying second point in written form, please. What written form? It's already written by the CA Institute. And why is that second point required? Because you are anyways not going to write it in the exam, na? Why is the second point required? You basically want the teacher to just keep on working hard for you, even though he has explained everything. Maja aata hai wo jo hai na. Some people really maja aata hai. Why is he not working? Why is he not standing and dancing? Okay, that way. $250 कैसे पता चला? Is asking. $250. So what was the question? The question was, if Mr. Guru can deploy these funds at 3%, so we calculated 3% of 1 lakh into 1 by 12. We calculated 3% of 1 lakh into 1 by 12. We got 250 from there. In fact, we got 254.79. Ujjwal Banerjee is from Calcutta only. The one asking the question. 3% of 1 lakh into 1 by 12. You did not get the logic of the sum only then. That instead of early delivery, we are investing 1 lakh and then the 1 lakh initial amount is sold December end as usual, and the extra 254 is sold via normal forward contract. The only problem in the sum is that the December amount is being compared with November amount. Now Yogesh Rathi is saying 250 आ रहा है, तो आप 250 ले आना. Okay, 250 आ रहा है कि 254 आ रहा है, that you people know. Somebody might have taken 1 by 12, somebody might have taken 31 by 365. तो अलग लगा रहा होगा. एग्जाम में क्या करना है? एग्जाम में जो सीए इंस्टीट्यूट ने किया उसको रट के जाना है, वो करना है. नया सब आ गया तो क्या करना है? नोट देना है या डबल सॉल्यूशन करके आना है. ओके, नोट देना है या डबल सॉल्यूशन करके आना है. मेरे को नहीं पता नए सब में क्या करना है. Okay, so these two sums, one on foreign currency investment and the other sum on early delivery. I thought I should do it because I was going through the sums and I found people can make a mistake in these sums. Okay, the foreign investment and the early delivery, these are last topics which we were doing yesterday. Okay, now we are moving into automatic cancellation. Now you are aware of the fact that automatic cancellation is a topic which has been tested in the last 3-4 years around 4-5 times. I am not looking at your messages, so there is no sense. Komal Singla is saying that अगर double solution देंगे तो paper lengthy हो जाएगा. So what to do, Komal? If people are asking me what will we do, I am waiting for 5 minutes. Okay, I am not able to bear this frustration. Wait, let's waste our time. There are some people who cannot come out of the CA inter mentality. And that is why pre-recorded classes are the best. No interruptions, no nothing, straight away, value for money. If the institute has done a mistake somewhere, and I am clarifying that 1 by 12 or 31 by 365, then somebody is asking me which one to do, sir. So I said whatever ICI has done. Then somebody is asking me, what if some new sum comes? So I'm telling, do both the solutions or give a note. Then somebody is saying that, but that will take more time. So I'm understanding the solution. Rest of the classes I will be providing in a pre-recorded format. Okay, I'll be recording the class beforehand and uploading it for you to share on ULearn, so that nobody's time gets wasted, and plus my mood is also nice, the best comes out of me. Okay, we are ending the session over here, and I will supply the pre-recorded classes, okay, from tomorrow onwards, so you can do it at your length, okay, and you can ask your doubts on Q forum. Thank you.